Hi. Well, I talked last time about communicating concerns about performance, and I had two assumptions in that video. Number one, the first assumption was that you really wanted to help the employee improve their behavior, improve their performance. And the second assumption was that you had previously had a conversation about the expected behaviors or the expected performance. I want to talk just briefly today about why it's so important to have that attitude of helping and caring. And first, it's important because the employee that you want to have this conversation with is really going to want to know what your intentions are. Are your intentions to help them, or are your intentions to harm them? And they're going to pick that up really quickly in the conversation, and they will respond to your intentions. If they feel that you're there to help, they're going to open up and possibly tell you what you need to hear to really help them, to really understand why they're behaving a certain way, to understand why their performance is not meeting expectations. And that's good information so that you can partner with them to go to work on that. If they think that your intentions are to harm them or hurt them, they're going to shut down and they're going to be defensive, and they're not going to tell you what you need to hear. So before you go have those conversations, make sure that you're straight with your motivation and make sure that your intention is to help them. It's also important on the backside of that conversation, because after you've gone through all that and you've talked about what needs to change, why it needs to change, what you're going to do to partner with them to help, and what you expect of them, they need to leave that conversation with the firm belief that they can do what it is you're asking them to do. If they leave there believing that there's just no way that they're going to be able to please you, be able to make this behavior, this performance right in your eyes, then it's pretty self-defeating, and it's going to be tough for them to accomplish that. So what you do next after you have that conversation is absolutely critical for their self-efficacy, their belief that they can do what it is you're asking them to do. And never forget the fact that when you have these conversations with employees, other employees are watching, because they want to know who you are, and they want to know what to expect from you when you call them and want to have that conversation with them. So always keep that in mind, that you're setting up the story about yourself. And the story about yourself that you want to tell is that you are fair. Now, you can be, and you should be, serious about performance, but you must always communicate that you're fair and that you care. And if you do that, people will respond to you in much more effective ways. All right, well, thanks a lot. Thanks for tuning in today.